Tropical Depression 11F, center 996 millibars, located near 14.9 degrees south, 175.9 degrees west, moving south-southwest at about 9 knots, maximum 10-minute average winds near the center, estimated at about 30 knots. Deep convection remains persistent near the low-level circulation centre, and overall organisation has improved in the past 24 hours. System lies in a low to moderate shear environment with good upper divergence. The Joy Typhoon Warning Centre has updated their position. They will shortly come to their position. And for Tuesday the 26th of February 2019, this is Force 13's AU channel. And where the tropical scene is developing once again, we still have the old ex-OMA still on the radar. Joy Typhoon Warning Centre has the depression, although they've classed it as a cyclone, 14.9 south, 175.8 degrees west, maximum sustained winds 35 knots, gusting 45. This is the life of the system up to earlier this morning. Tropical cyclone 16P, located 194 nautical miles west-southwest of Avata, Samoa, tracking southward at 10 knots over the last 6 hours. Multispectral satellite imagery depicts a consolidating area of deep convection organising around a developing low-level circulation centre. A recent ASCAT pass reveals a slightly elongated low-level circulation with 35 knot winds in the southwest quadrant and a gradient enhanced 40 knot winds further removed from the centre. The initial position is based on the PGTW fix and the mentioned ASCAT pass with good confidence. The intensity was also based on the ASCAT pass, consistent with VOAC current intensity estimates at T2.5 for multi-agencies. Tropical cyclone is in a high amplitude steering pattern with subtropical ridge located to the east. Overall motion should be generally southerly throughout the forecast period. However, a slight westward deflection is expected around the 24-hour mark. As the steering ridge builds around the 48-hour mark, a shortwave trough will result in a deflection back to the southeast. This deep trough will interact with 16P, leading to extratropical transition beginning around the 48-hour mark. The transition process will be complete by the 72-hour mark. A strong baroclinity, I know I haven't got that one right, becomes established. Maximum significant wave height is 9 feet. Now we have a look at the NOAA floaters on the cyclone. EPS track guidance. And the models on the right hand side of the screen represented by individual colours. And looking at the intensity guidance, the tropical storm represents a category 1 system. On the screen is the life of the ex-cyclone. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre has the remnants of Tropical Cyclone 15P, now located near 22.8 degrees south, 166.7 degrees east. It's about 35 nautical miles south-southeast of Noumea, New Caledonia, and the system remains assessed as a subtropical cyclone located poleward of the subtropical ridge under a deep subtropical shortwave trough with moderate baroclinicity. An apology for the pronunciation on that one. Animated multispectral satellite imagery, 89 gigahertz microwave image depict a broad circulation that is fully exposed with an area of convection located to the south and is being sheared away from the centre. The system is currently embedded in a large stratocumulus field with cold air advecting over the western portion of the system. A ASCAT pass shows 40 to 45 knot winds to the south of the circulation. However, the winds located near the elongated centre are 10 to 20 knots. The system is located in an area of excellent poleward upper level outflow, low to moderate 15 to 20 knots vertical wind shear, and low sea surface temperatures around 25 to 27 Celsius. Global models are in agreement that the system will track equatorward over the next several days as it weakens and continues to elongate. Maximum sea level pressure is estimated to be around the 991 millibar mark, and the potential for the development of a significant tropical cyclone within the next 24 hours remains medium. A satellite view of the ex-cyclone. Sea surface temperature remains around 27-29 degrees Celsius. Now a look at the NOAA floaters on 95p. And is the low pressure system going to make an attempt to come back into the Coral Sea? And then again, what does one say about this outlook? Now, the cyclone phase and the Navy's NAFGEM. The GFS, it's their new one, FVS. The Canadian model And we have a look at the latest 12-hourly and 24-hour rainfall from the Bureau of Meteorology. And the rainfall scale is on the right hand side of the screen. And also it's going to be the top end of the Northern Territory, looking at the light green, dark green, then down along the Queensland coast into northern New South Wales. And a little bit of dark green around the Cairns region. And one of my favourites, the GFS precipitation model. And this is sourced from the Pivotal Weather website. We will continue to bring the latest information on the tropical scene, the local weather scene, other than some strong wind warnings, remains very quiet.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com with the latest. You can also find our YouTube page. You're probably there already, but if not, subscribe if you haven't so far. You can also find our Facebook page, Force 13 all in text, and it's at Force 13 on Twitter if you'd like to get in touch with us on there. You can also help the project become even better by enjoying the benefits of patronage. You can find out more information about how to become a patron and what those benefits are at patreon.com/Force13. You can also add Force 13 on Skype and Fool 13 at extension 9094 on Discord for tropical weather chat.